Yo, what's up, party people? Happy Friday. Quackmole, thank you for the prime. Or is it guacamole? Once again, Twitch chat not showing up. My bad. One sec. I'll give you guys a. I'll pull up Twitch chat on a second monitor. It's like guacamole. Oh, I got you.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
Man, low ping feels so good. I was just DMing on West with Rag because he's East Coast. I mean, sorry, I was DMing on Central because he's East Coast, and now I'm playing on West. The hit Rag. Oh, Rel. I think it's tier 1. I gotta refresh my pop out chat. Here we go. I'm getting tipped on. What the?
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Fight.
We survived. Phoenix kid.
How you guys doing? Are you hyped for the Lotus guide? I know you've had to wait, but I will hopefully make it worth the wait. Do you wait for pro game on Lotus to make the guide? Partially, yes. Like, I had lots of theories about the map, but I don't want to just give you theories. I'm not a very theoretical person. I'm not a fan. I don't like theoretical discussion. I'm very practical. I like to show you stuff that I know is good and that I know works. And it's hard for me to know that when the map is new. So I've fed various strategies to some of my Radiant friends, gotten input, studied some pro games, and now I've got a fairly good idea of how you can play the map in solo queue. I feel pretty good on it. 0% win rate, 3 or 4 games. Yeah, that sample size is tiny, man. You're the Yoru in my DM right now. Have you considered firing your weapon? Oh, he shot. He shot. Right. What? I whiffed on that guy. Damn, we got the viewers showing up. I don't know if you guys noticed. Dude, nobody was streaming this morning. Like, I booted up Twitch. And it got even weirder. Like, my friends list was totally empty this morning. Like, what's going on? Did I not hear? Did I not get the memo? Is it Sleep In Friday today? Well, you guys know me. I don't sleep in. I'm here. Every day.
Too rich.
You know, when I was like
Remaining.
on my serious climb to Radiant, I was like, I went cold turkey on things like alcohol and like late nights. And it would be like 8 p.m. and my girlfriend would be like, "You want to go out?" And I'd be like, "I can't. I'm on the Radiant grind set."
Cypher buried.
5 kills remaining.
Breach killed.
You dare try to harm my mental capabilities? You should have put her on the grind. All she's been grinding lately is heckin' Genshin Impact. Ooh. Risky clips today? I'll consider it. I'll consider it. We'll see how many we got. Do you like DM? Yes.
1 kill
I
remaining.
love DM. I don't understand when people say they don't like DM. You get so many fair gunfights and they're so fun. It's like you hyper focus on the couple times you get shot in the back. And you ruin it for yourself. You don't like DM because you're ass at aiming? Fair. Fair. That's fair. Hide that rank icon. Go here. Connect the pen. Back here. Rankdle. Which bot not coming through on Discord? I know. But notice how I just read your message in Twitch chat anyways? I'm on top of it. This guy's streaming this clip. Riot Buddy on
Down 60.
default Phantom. That's high swag. But aiming at the body, movement error.
Your duty is not over.
My god.
It's always the bronze players that I soul read.
Takes
Ah. Gold? Gold?
Last player
Oh,
standing.
down 68.
Enemy.
Nah.
One enemy.
Nah.
Your duty is not over.
My god.
This is mopping the floor. Yo, what's up, Looty Loo? What's up, baby? How was your stream? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Saw you up all night. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your viewers said that I'm a better freestyler.
It's like her.
My viewers lied. They're known to do that.
My fix.
I'm mad. I'm mad at that guy's gold.
Nice. Wait, go see. Oh, never mind. They're on site.
I, however, will clap you in chess, Tetris, or Mario Kart at any time.
Raina's site. Left side.
Last player standing.
Which Mario
Spike
Kart?
down A.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, baby.
Both site.
200
One
cc.
enemy
Oh my
remaining.
god. Oh my god, you're so good. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Both site.
One enemy
Oh my
remaining.
god.
Okay, now in this position though, him not running away to play ult to grab bomb is kind of a noob move. You know what I'm saying? He knows Sky's location. He's got Omen ult. So he could get a free post plan on B or C. Or he could even leave and then just ult back A and plant A. He's taking the 50 straight up
Oh my
with
God,
6
you're so
bullets. And then that shift peak. I don't know, platinum. Gold again, bro. Gold again. Come on. Couldn't Sky just stand on the bomb though? No. If you want to block Omen ult picking up the bomb alone, you've got better luck winning the lottery, bro. You've got to basically pixel perfect that thing. I've never seen anybody do it with just one person. I see it take 3 people on average if you want to do it consistently. You've done it though? Show the clip. Show the clip. Prove it. You would clip that, right? I would clip that. Surely you clipped it because that's impressive. Where's it at? Hey, where'd you go? Bro, I don't know. It was hard. You thought it was something easy? All right, get out of here. Get out of here, you liar. Liar.
Dans la tête.
Spike posé.
Fini.
Oh, this guy's cooking. It's not about whether or not you clip it, chat. It's about whether or not you're bragging about having done it. If you're going to brag about having done it, then show the evidence or shut up.
Fini.
And son, it's always been possible. It's just really, really hard. This guy's quite good. No? He also has no abilities up. Which means he used them. Ascendant. Oh! 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 What is it that's really, really hard? Blocking an Omen ult from picking up the bomb in a 1v1. If the bomb's like out in the open. It's super hard. What do you think is the average rank for most Valorant players? Valorant ranked distribution. I think that the average rank for most Valorant players is Silver 2 or Silver 3. Between Silver 2 and Silver 3. That's what I think. A dumb question. What do you mean? I can just check. All right. Let's check the risky clips. Risky clips. I've heard that there's some good ones. I'm looking for 10 plus sunglasses. This one's got 10 plus sunglasses. Oh! Wait, have I been streaming this whole time without a talking banana, chat? Let me do this? Messed up. It's messed up. Wait, no. I can't give you the sunglasses. You just ended the clip? You just ended the clip in a 1v1. You can't do that. You just ended the clip. No, 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 no. No sunglasses for me.
Time to jump.
Oh, this TP plays good. No shot. You go for spray transfer though. No shot. You commit there? I think that's kind of lucky, dude. I think that's kind of lucky. Oh wait, the clip keeps going.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Cutting through.
Gold, come on. Hey, we hold our clips to a high standard here, Zendikar. How else will we improve?
Deep.
That's alpha. That's alpha. You get the sunglasses from me. That's high T.
Can you do a bulbing smoke on purpose?
Oh, this is the play.
do it
This is
out
the
like the
play.
barrier?
This is the FNS Killjoy play.
Perfect, thank you.
Cool. That's how you survive.
I think their smoke is a little deep. You might be able to... Wait, they don't even have recon. Sully, why are you calling this... They don't even have recon.
Let's see. Let's hear.
What do you
Can
mean a
smoke, smoke,
bulbing
smoke, Asha?
smoke?
Thank you.
Destroy.
Spike down C. One enemy remaining.
Damn. What's up with that last kill, though? You get the sunglasses anyways. Average's clip is not loading. Video unavailable. Is the user closed? There. Oh my god. Annika got 43? Annika, you got 43 for this? How did you manage that?
Last player standing.
Nah.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
That's not 43. No, 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 no. It's a good clip, but that's not 43 sunglasses. Are you kidding? You shot this guy before he even looked at you. And then this Reyna right here. This is a knife. This is a knife kill. I don't think that... I can't give you a 44th. It's just... It's not a 44 sunglass worthy clip. It's too high of a bar. All right, and then we saw these. We saw these. Back to the big chat while I adjust and prepare the moment you've all been waiting for. We're going to talk Lotus. I'm booting it up. What's your chess rating? At least 3. I hope you guys are ready to Lotus it up.
All right. Where's the fight?
Okay. We got to talk about quite a bit. So first, I went ahead and made...
Wow, was amazing.
Okay, wait, no. First,
Whose
disclaimer.
worries?
Editor,
Them and
please
me.
include this
We
in
gonna
the
link up.
beginning of the video.
My ult's ready.
I am presenting all of this advice as my personal opinion for how to win in solo queue. I am talking purely about maximizing our solo queue win rates on Lotus. And this is my opinion on how you can do that. If you attempt to use any of this advice in your coordinated 5-stack games, you cannot hold me accountable for the L's you may take. However, you may also gain elo. Okay. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to open my solo queue tier list for Lotus. Let me it up. Here's who I'm thinking you guys should be looking to play. So there's a couple things to break down here as to why certain agents are in the S tier. But you'll notice a significant amount of pop flashes in S tier. And you'll also notice Harbor in S tier. And there's one stipulation for this Harbor pick in S tier is that you need the Sentinel to be Cypher. If your Sentinel is Killjoy, then Omen or Astra are both better picks. Okay? So if your Sentinel player doesn't pick Cypher, you want to favor Omen or Astra. And I will explain why. Otherwise, these flash agents are so good. And let me show you. So I went around and I like mapped the defensive flash zones on this map, and there's so many of them. There's so many flash zones on this map, and you're probably wondering, what's a flash zone, Woohoojin? Well, a flash zone refers to an area of the map where if the enemies are in it and you flash them, they're kind of dead. So if I boot up Valorant, for example, let's say they're in tree. That flash there just fully blinds everybody in tree, and they've got no escape. So they have to dodge the flash. And that now you can see why Phoenix, in my opinion, is S tier. Because Phoenix flash is nearly undodgeable. They're in tree. You throw the Phoenix flash around the corner and you take your free kills. And there's so many flash zones. Once again, here you can see that's the tree one I was talking about. The yellow refers to where you would stand. And the red refers to where they will be when you kill them. So let's continue. Let's run through all the flash zones. So this flash zone out here in the open is frequently smoked off, where there'll be a smoke here. And I'm actually going to swap. I'm going to stay on Sky. So it'll be smoked off. And you can like flash out of the smoke and peek right here. And these dudes they're stuck out in the open. No good cover. No good cover. Occasionally you can find yourself getting all the way over here. Maybe you're playing Yoru. Or maybe they've smoked the cross and you've taken this space. Bam. Flash zone. As we saw in that Yoru clip, these players here got nowhere to run. The flashers are eating real good on this map. Continue. Look at this. Look at that. That's a perfect flash for these guys. Look at this. The flashes are everywhere. And look how open this is. Yeah, I bet you guys haven't seen that. Yoru can bounce his flash through that. Sky can flash through that. Here, wait, I'll show you Yoru real quick.
30 seconds left.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them. Let's go.
You just bounce it down. Bam. It pops right here. Look, that's the whole site. And these people out in the open, they're crying. They're crying. Yeah, you can't even see the hole from this side, but it's there. It's there. Surely Phoenix flashes can work. I haven't tried it. You've got me. You know what?
30 seconds left.
I'm not sure if Phoenix can flash through that hole. I don't think so. I think maybe with a good lineup. But I think with Phoenix, you just flash around the corner because this thing's so undodgeable, man. You just do this. And you're fine. Okay, continuing. Flash zones. So that's on B. Here's another big one. This whole area here. Another big one. Over towards C. This one's really strong. If you're playing defense, you're playing here. Just right around this corner. All of these people. And you're going to notice, because of all these flashes, the way that you route on offense is really important. Like if you're routing C, you don't want to route this way because you're going to die. You want to route this way because that way you've got some close cover in mind for when you inevitably get flashed on this map. Because it happens all the time. Okay, that's one on C. Here's another good one on C. If they're coming out sand, this flash here is just really good. These guys are stuck. And then there's one more that I've listed on my sheet, which is from here. On like a retake scenario, these guys here are stuck out in the open. So this is where you want to generally be prioritizing your flashes on agents like Breach, Phoenix, Sky. And that is personally why I've placed them in the S tier on this map. Okay, now let's talk Harbor and Cypher. So the reason why I only want you picking Harbor in the event that you have a Cypher is because this C site on defense is very hard to lock down without a vision denial ability.
30 seconds left.
Against our wall. We're doing good. Let's do better.
The reason KO's lower, yeah, his flashes are just underwhelming in my opinion without a lot of prep. And this is a solo queue tier list. KO's kind of too supportive for my liking for solo queue. Okay, so with Cypher, he can sort of deny all of this vision and really kind of lock down this site, in my opinion. And he's very good at it. But without that, like let's say Killjoy's playing here, I find it too common that they want to smoke here. So they want like an Omen smoke, or they want an Astra smoke. Devon, I'm gonna have to time you out for 24 hours because I'm literally explaining that right now. So if your team has Cypher and he can cage off an Anchor C, then playing Harbor's fine. But without this additional stalling utility, I find Harbor to be too weak. Okay, so like solo Harbor. So if you have the Cypher, then pick Harbor all day. But if you have like a Killjoy, then I think Omen and Astra are S tier in that event. But Omen, in my opinion, a bit better. And let me explain.
30 seconds left.
So if we're rocking Omen, and generally I like playing the controllers on A side. These types of like angles up here are really heckin' good. Really good. I love these types of angles for Omen at this type of flash. Even just taking this fight, nobody clears up here as far as I can tell in solo queue. They can't see that TP. They just hear a TP. They think you're here. It's really strong to play Omen on this map. And so when you've got the Killjoy, especially, you just rock Omen and you play towards A. And then notice this is where you're going to get lots of flash value again. So just like this is a Sky Flash zone, if they commit to the A hit, you can punish here. And that really is what these doors are for. So let me show you the doors. I'm going to give it to you as an analogy from another map that you probably understand a bit better if you've watched my streams. Okay. So let's take Icebox. I'm sure by now, if you've catched enough JG content, you'd know in higher elo, the optimal routing is along this edge. And this is to minimize the amount of risk you take from fights on like two sides. So if you're out this way, you can get shot at from multiple directions, as indicated by these arrows. However, if you route along like the edge, it's a lot safer and more consistent. Lotus is sort of the same idea, except you advertise to the enemy team that you're committing to the A hit. So when you open the door, you receive simpler pathing in exchange for committing to hitting A and having to deal with this really risky space. But if you can push through this risky space, then it's a lot easier to hit A from here. And so it's a decent trade. It's a lot harder to hit A site from here. So if you're going to hit A, then using the door is generally recommended, as long as you know that you're not going to get railed by like flashes. Okay, so that's how I see this door over here. I see it as like I receive a slightly easier A hit, you receive this flash zone to play around me, and you know that I'm hitting A early. Okay, so that's how I see this type of door situation, and that's why I think it's really strong for these flash agents on defense to play on this A site, because they can essentially like fully clear it. And let me show you some of my Harbor tricks here, because of course Harbor does not have stalling utility.
Your mind is just as dangerous as your weapon. Use it.
So I position Harbor also on A side. Red Mama, thank you for the prime. And what I really like is actually like throwing the wall out like this, and I leave a lip for myself. And the reason I leave this lip is if they commit to the door, I've got like an additional cheeky angle to sort of play around. And I find this like really, really interesting. Once again, you can even wall deeper. They're pushing up. They open their door. Did I miss my wall already? Yeah, I did. I'm not going to open the door. I'm just going to go through it. They come through, and then there's this interesting wall. And it's kind of difficult for them to play around. You're saying that Harbor's strong on this map? I'm going to time you out for asking a question already answered in the guide. Sorry if you show up late. I can't deal with you. It'll take too long. Okay. So generally, that's the type of wall that I'm throwing on A. That's the tier list. Nectar, thank you for the Discord tier 3. All right. I'm not going to go into too much agent specific tech, but here in A tier, we'll quickly go through them. Viper, if you've got prep, I think is really strong. You just have to make sure you've got that orb I mentioned towards C if you don't have a Cypher who can anchor the site. I'm sure you can find a way to get that down. You Viper mains are turbo nerds. Yoru's really good. KO's good. Anyone with a flash is essentially immediately A tier or higher. The one exception being Reyna, who still is strong for like cooking, like if you're just a solo queue demon, but I can't rate her highly on the merits of her utility alone. So Raze is pretty good. And I want to talk about this. So I'm sure you guys have seen it. The enemy team util dumping hard right here at the start of the round on defense with a fade suck, a raise nade, a breach stun, everything, you know? I think this in general is strong, but I think you want to threaten this. I don't think you want to do it. What do I mean by that? So you definitely need to do it at least once or twice during the half, but you should only do it to a degree where you know the attackers are worried about it as a threat. The moment the attackers are calming to their team, yo, let's wait 3 seconds in case they nade it, that's when you want to stop nading it. So this is like a mini game that you're trying to play. So I don't want to see you just chucking your util here at the start of every round. That's a turbo waste because you're going to condition them. And once you feel like you've conditioned them, chillax. Take your extra time now and use it to get advantageous angles on them. Okay. But do not just huck your util here off rip. A lot of the time, I wouldn't even throw it round 1 because you're out here thinking, okay, I'll throw it right away and condition them. Nah, you know what happens in round 1? These guys go, yo, they've got raised. She might nade this. Let's wait a couple seconds. People do this all the time because they're so used to running into this pressure. So I suggest doing it like round 3. Because round 1, they're going to expect it. Round 2, they might expect it. And then they're going to be like, oh, she doesn't throw it. And that's when you throw it. And then you've like conditioned them into worrying about this early A pressure. Okay, let's talk. We're going to go back to our S tier because I'm mostly going to focus around how I'd play with this type of team composition. You're going to notice that Phoenix is like a mainstay. And Phoenix, basically, you want to try and orb farm. So if you're trying to win in solo queue as much as possible, you should be playing this agent on this map.
30 seconds left.
This is the agent. This is the agent, chat. This guy can cook. If you've got all the map knowledge and you're just trying to gain elo, this is the cook. Okay? So the orbs on this map are all fairly difficult for both teams to contest. I think the C orb is the most straightforward for like the Phoenix to farm. Mostly because it's right out here. And it's very unlikely that the enemy team's flasher is going to commit to playing this far up and contesting. And if they do, this is really good for us. Because you essentially have your homies walk up here. You could have dudes play anti using the mound. They can take these fights. And it's really tough for this guy to swing out and contest this orb when there's all of these threats. So Phoenix can sort of, like on offense, farm this orb hard. And on defense, the A orb is kind of really straightforward for you to farm back. Dude, thank you for the resub on the Discord tier 2. Alright, so the A orb here is really easy for Phoenix to contest. Mostly because this whole space here is a massive flash zone. So yeah, the orb's out in the open. But like you just have to contest this space early in the round. Like sort of like dish on fracture, where the orb is out in the open. But if you wait to contest the space until they've come up and you look to cook, you play like your wall to bait them up close. You can flash again. Play better than me though. Don't heckin' die. You can fight for this orb pretty strongly. Like if they contest you back to stop you from taking the orb, I think you've got good odds because this open space really favors the Phoenix flash. And then of course on defense, if your teammates don't want to fight with you, A's not working, this B orb is really straightforward for us to contest with our flash. You just have to wrap it around, and all you need to do is make sure it's actually kind of tricky, but you need to get it around this corner. You can barely pop it near this penguin such that it blinds this guy. You have to make sure that you're blinding that guy, because if you're not, then this flash is no good, because this guy won't be blind and he can like peek out and fight you. So you'll have to work on this and test it, but you can even like slightly peek around the corner to throw it. All right, I clicked the wrong way, and that should be able to reach over here. I've hit it a couple times. So as a Phoenix main, you should prep that. You get that flash down, and then you can look to contest this orb. Phoenix, the one with a turret. There's no /S in your message. That's a timeout. I rule with an iron peel. Okay. So defense is all about setting up these flash plays and pretty much like orb farming for your like Phoenix if you have him. And now I'm going to try and talk about why it's like that because of how I think offense is best played on this map. So what I've been seeing and what I would recommend is you play a very linear offense. In solo queue, keeping it simple is very important. And on this map, I actually find it very effective to mostly just contact. So you can just call contact explodes back to back to back to back to back. Like for example, you just contact C, you just shift walk up. If they ever peek out, you've got a huge advantage because they just peeked into a lot of players. But let's say they don't peek out, you're just walking, peeking, no noise. And eventually you'll make contact. That guy will usually die 1-for-1 at best, and you explode onto C. And now here's going to come my next diagram, which I've prepared for us. Okay, so when you explode onto a site, you're probably wondering, well, how do I route aggressively? Well, here's how you route aggressively. So you'll notice that certain paths, such as pathing this way during the C hit, pathing this way during the B hit, and pathing this way during the A hit, are not recommended. And the reason why I'm going to show you is I find these to be lower conversion than these other routes which I've highlighted. And so the yellow rectangle here indicates essentially where like the path started. And the green rectangle indicates like the ideal final zone for you to chill in. Like consider this like your overheat chart. Like I'm playing duelist. I got the frag on the contact explode and I'm pushing through. Where do I want to go? What's my goal? Mason to Jar, thank you for the 2-3 resub. Don't defenders just stand in those spots? Yeah, fight them. What are you talking about? I'm not trying to avoid fights. I'm trying to get you fights. This routing gets you fights and it gets you fair fights. That's the important part. Let me show you. Okay. So let's talk about the B route. So notice I did not recommend coming up this way. I recommended coming this way. And then I marked this as the green zone. Now, why is this corner the green zone? Put yourself in the B retaker's shoes. And I've put myself in these shoes and I've watched people in these shoes. When the bomb's down B, anybody routing this way, I have not yet seen them clear that corner. They come out this way and they just look B. So as this guy here, you can pretty much just look to catch the C rotators. Okay. And this angle essentially doesn't exist. Noted, you'll be clearing that corner now and you'll be seeing nobody because you're in silver and people aren't thinking about this in your game. Waste of time. So you kill the C rotators and then you can look this type of way. And play like this type of overheat angle. Okay. On the C hit is very similar. I don't like pushing this way because you can run into multiple threats if you keep overheating. You kind of have to chill over here. And I find this retake option for the defenders to be too strong to allow them to take because of this high-low option and mix-up. I really like taking control of this space during the C hit and playing out here. Additionally, if you're on like Phoenix, I'm sure you can tell like the pattern recognition in your brain should be going off. Massive, wide open space. Free kills. Okay. So this is the direction I want you overheating on the C hit. And there's 2 routes to take on the C hit. I'm down for you to route this way. Of course, as I mentioned, up against the wall. I'm also down for you to route this way. Like this type of routing is good too. You generally want to split that routing up during your hit. And then we'll talk A. A, regardless of if we take the door or not, I've recommended you avoid this zone entirely and you route towards heaven. Let me explain. Lots of people do push this, and I think it's a huge mistake because this routing proposes a unsolvable conundrum to the pusher. And let me try and demonstrate. The conundrum is, where does the crosshair go? And the answer is, I don't know. Yo, JP D'Andrea. Thank you for the tier 3 resub. Appreciate the continued support. Yeah, 2 months. Come on, let's go. Wait, not the music. Okay, so I hope you can see. There's too many threats when you lurk this way. I'm not saying never do it, but I'm saying generally, unless you have a like overwhelming amount of information about where the enemies are positioned, this type of push is too dangerous because 1, 2, 3. There's too many angles that can all be looking at you. So instead, I recommend that your overheat route goes up heaven. And I hope you can see why. Look how straightforward this is. It's so simple. You can line up the angles and play flash. Papa, thank you for the Discord tier 3. Appreciate you. Good luck on your Lotus games later today. This, of course, does also start. You can submit Lotus VODs starting today. Yeah, so this overheat angle, super good. And it's a flash zone if you're playing a flash agent. Okay? Because look at all this open space. The open space is everywhere. You're going to see this reoccurring pattern. This is just why flash duelists are kings. They're kings on this map. Everyone else is crying. Okay, so that's the A overheating routing. I'm going to show the graph now again one more time so you understand and can internalize it. And oh yeah, one last thing I do want to point out about this. Look at this routing from the A towards B. And there's an important detail here that I don't want you to forget. When you route this way, I'm hugging this wall and I'm crouching up over here as I route towards my overheat path. And I'm sure it's kind of intuitive as to why. Because this angle is too dangerous right here. You don't want to give this fight to these players. Other than, of course, when you have to. Just like right here. But you want to get up. And it's sort of like on ascent. When you're crouched here. And denying this market angle from seeing you. Okay? This is the pattern. Don't forget it. So that's why this routing through B is hugging this this vertical wall here. Because you're trying to keep the amount of danger that you can face isolated to 1. Just like this. Then you'd route this way, clear these guys. Then you come over and we're hogging off our gourds. Okay. And I saw somebody mention I didn't explain why not to push this way. I felt like it was kind of intuitive. It's similar to the problem of stairs. You can't push too far out because once again, conundrum. So you kind of have to play tight. This flash is not bad, but generally speaking, I find it too hard to route somewhere safe in this way. You can do it. Like, this is quite good coming up here, and if you get a good flash off, I just haven't found it to be nearly as high conversion as this routing. And so I just recommend this routing on average. But if this isn't working for you, you can try the other one, but I'm just not recommending it as best. Okay. So offense, lots of contact plays, lots of explosive play, and especially this is where contacting comes in, because you're wondering like, oh, but how do we rotate? Because let's look at Haven. And this is the big difference about this map. So on Haven, you generally do not 5-stack Death Ball because you'll lose the mini game. And the mini game is essentially you're trying to hit a site with 1 or 0 defenders because the defense can't put 2 people on every site. It doesn't work. That'd be 6 people. Okay? That on Lotus, we can solve this problem while 5-stacking. So in Haven, if you've got 5 and you all push A and they stop you, then you have to rotate and you potentially die to these like advanced lurk angles, and it's a pain. But on Lotus, if you 5-stack push A and you encounter friction and you can't push, you can actually just push B without rotating back. You see? Or if you're contacting C and you find too much friction here, you can actually just push B without having to rotate back. And of course, if you're contacting B and you run into too much friction, you can rotate to either one. So because of these like additional rotation options that are further up on the map, they're very advanced in terms of where they're placed. These death balling is a lot stronger on this map. You don't really need to have a lurker controlling this space for you because you don't need that space to hit A. You don't need it. You can just come through this door and route right onto A. And smoke that guy off if you're really worried about him. And then this guy's just on A retake. So map control on this map is very interesting. It's very different because of this door and this breakable door. A lot of the time the offense can sort of get away with getting a bit greedier than they can on a map like Haven. Because on a map like Haven, if you're all the way up here on A and you want to cancel the A hit, you just have to leave. Versus a map like Lotus, when you're all the way up here on A and you want to cancel the A hit, you've got options. You've got options. And because of these options, it's a bit more fine to contact death ball, in my opinion. So let's go back and let's talk just general good rules of thumb. So as a good rule of thumb, I like essentially trying to condition the enemy team into contesting some space from us. So on offense, I would recommend lots of A and C play until you've sort of conditioned them into getting very aggressive for it. And the reason why is similar to what I was just explaining. So essentially, the enemy team doesn't want to push too far up on these lurk angles because you can route through the midsection of the map. So you sort of want to bait the enemy team into doing this, essentially by playing very aggressively and death bally. Because if you death ball C a couple rounds in a row, then this guy on C is going to play more further up in position, and they're going to try and get info for the team faster. And this guy being further up is going to incentivize them into flanking. And flanking is actually quite bad on this map if we're routing correctly on offense. This person's going to flank. They're going to be looking for us. They're going to look for us A, except we're never going back. We're just going to break this door and go B, or we're going to hit A. And this flanker either way is crying in the club because we're never playing over here. So if these dudes just keep flanking, you're pogging, okay? Flanking, I think, this is my opinion, I don't think is very strong on this map. It's very difficult because teams generally are holding sites from the sites themselves. They're not really, they don't need the space. Like if we compare it again to Haven, because everyone compares this map to Haven, I'm going to show you how different they are. We look at Haven, A flanker having control of A main is really rough. It's really rough. And I don't even think I need to explain why. This is painful if a flanker controls this. But now let's look at Lotus. And let's give a flanker control of A main. Okay. So what? Like, it's no big deal. Like, what are they doing? I don't even need to explain to you why I don't think the flanker is as big of a threat on this map as it is to Haven. Because on this map, our post plant is generally revolved around this type of space. This is usually where we're playing in our post plant. And so this guy's not really a problem. Okay. Similar idea on C. On C, however, there are some times where you'll play post plant from mound. I'm going to explain now plant locations. So let's swap team here. I got some good plants for you guys. Playing post plant from tree seems bad due to flash zone. No. I mean, if they've taken all of site control on you and have a pop flash agent here, then yeah, it's bad. But I'm pretty sure I could have swung before that event just fine. Okay. So we'll talk open plants first. This is the best open plant on A. It's exposed to any potential lurker we may have who's coming up this way. It's exposed to tree from here. And it's exposed to heaven right here. This plant, very cash money. If you're playing harbor, I recommend trying to orb yourself off in this type of place and get the bomb down. B is very similar. Let me pull up my sheet to make sure I've got it right. Plants. Yes. So B is right on the edge of this ring right here. And similar idea. It's exposed to these people. It could come out heaven. It's exposed to this guy. Exposed to this angle. And exposed to this angle. And importantly, you want it pretty wide here because it's a flash zone. You want to be... Oh my goodness. You want to be able to flash them off and get your free kills in these post plants. So what you do is you'd like jiggle, shoot some bullets, get them looking at you, and then you can flash and take your free kill because this person has nowhere to run. Nowhere to run when they're blind here. And now see, this is the one that I think is a bit up for debate. And I would encourage you to experiment. So this plant on the corner is very good. Very good. It's exposed to the mound. Very hard to defuse. And it's exposed to this angle up here. And this angle down here. The problem is this waterfall angle kind of has to walk pretty far up to see you. And there is a plant more like there, which is still exposed to mound. And it's a bit more exposed to waterfall here. And it's a bit more exposed to this angle. However, getting this plant down in the right spot is very tough. Very tough. Like sometimes you'll mess it up and it'll be somebody will be able to defuse on like an edge here, as you can see, not exposed to mound. And I find it just too difficult. So I prefer this one, as yes, Cairo has talked about. Most people aren't overheating waterfall anyways. But there is a plant in this spot. I could not find a consistent lineup for a good one where there's absolutely no good diffuse spot, but I'm encouraging you to experiment. It's just, you can potentially get it exposed to all three, but this corner, a lot easier, a lot easier. And then this lets you, of course, play your post-plant condition of overheating in this type of direction and contesting the space very linearly. And that's the name of the game. Like if you contest the space with your team, get a guy here, swinging off of them. It's so straightforward to control the map. Same idea, like you want to contest waterfall. There's so many contacts. We plant it further towards the water area. Yeah, you can experiment. These are the plants that I've found that I believe to be strong. If you mean like this way to expose all three, then mound is not exposed. It's like really tough at a game. Trust me, I've looked for it. Like wherever you plant it, there's usually like some weird edge that they can get on that unexposes some of the angles. Because the bomb diffusing area is such a large circle. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to talk lurking. because I just recommended lots of deathballing. However, lurking is super good. So let's say our team is deathballing A, and we're playing Cypher on this map. So there's inherently 2 lurk options, B and C. And I generally would recommend that you favor B here in this type of position. I like keeping the chain connected. And I find it very common that the team is going to like break open the door and come to help you. And if the team starts like rushing towards B, our team, this way, then the defenders, a lot of the time, they forget about this lurk option in the short term. They forget about this and they like commit to dealing with this option because they hear everybody coming. And if you happen to be close, you can get a lot of value. What is the chain? It's a timeout. Unfortunately, that's already on my YouTube. I can't explain everything every time I talk about a concept. Okay. So now the other option is the C lurk, or I'll call it like an opposite lurk. So your team's going A and you're going on the opposite side. And I pretty much only recommend this if you feel like you can't condition them into pushing out. Like they're really passive. If they're really passive and you're not really worried about them pushing out B, you can sort of like pretend your chain is still connected. And you can even slap a trip if you're super worried about it. And then the thing with the C lurk is your team's rarely going to reset from A and come C. That doesn't happen on this map much. I would not recommend it. However, you can get a really, really strong flank because you're less likely to get cleared and you can come up this way a lot faster. And this type of angle is really good for us right here. Because the angles come one at a time. The fights come one at a time. Okay. So let's do our quick summation. Let's use a text box. Why not? All right, we're not using a text box. This thing is hecking buggy. Why don't you make a Woohoo Jim Reddit community? Because my moderators have lives. I did secure the subreddit name though, so nobody can snipe it. Okay, offense. Lots of stacking and very rarely full map rotations. I want like single site rotations. So you'll stack like A and look to rotate B on occasion very aggressively, or you'll stack C, look to rotate B, or you'll stack B and look to rotate to either of them. Very rarely will you start C and end A. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but rarely. Lurker mostly wants to try and capitalize on the noise that his teammates are going to make to find kills on the defenders who feel pressured into looking certain directions to stop the defenders from their fast rotations, or stop the attackers from their fast rotations. And then pop flashes. I mean, you can already see, I've got the diagram up. These are just defensive side ones. Like I showed, when you overheat, there's flash zones everywhere on this map. They're everywhere. And you need to keep that in mind. Oh, okay. Somebody found my URL. Okay. There's flash zones everywhere. We've hidden the URL. Yes, it's actually so annoying that you can't just make a private session. Like they're just public. I hope this has helped. We're going to need to go over Lotus VODs to get like more in depth on how this strategy plays out in our games. But that's generally the TLDR of how I think the map should mostly be played. We're going to open it. Questions in case I like really missed anything super important. But I think I mostly covered the general strategy about how the map is played. Not my splitting? Correct. Yeah. Your routing during hits will be splitting. Like when you route C, split in this type of manner for the hit. Similar idea for A. When you commit, you can use the door. Optimal default smokes. I think that's a bad question. I don't have a good answer to that question because there aren't really in my opinion, optimal default smokes on this map. A lot of the time I'm playing Harbor, and Harbor's really, really creative in terms of how he throws his wall. And oh wow, you can't draw. Okay. Like you really are just throwing this thing to try and take the spacing of the bomb down. Why put entry fraggers jet raised so low onto your list? I think I explained that. They don't have pop flashes, Lex Farmer. I put entry fraggers such as Yovru and Phoenix higher because of their pop flashes. Thoughts on faking the doors for sight hits? I think that can be good. Depends how the enemy team's playing. One ways. That's too agent specific. I'm trying not to show like too much agent specific util in this. This is just a general map guide, not a omen guide. You know what I'm saying? Because I picked the C wall. No, these are the two walls. This is the C wall right here. And this is his signature ability. Feel the entry fragger's movement ability not important for this map? Yeah, I mean, if I felt it was important, they would be higher tier, right? Brayden thinks Phoenix is bad on this map? Really? Awkwardness trying to play off your flash. Oh, yeah. This is solo queue. This is solo queue. Why do you want to advocate for Phoenix pick in solo queue? Yeah, it's because his pop flashes can't be dodged, and that's pretty much it, Brayden. Because you can dodge any other agent's pop flash, unless they have like 78 lineups for every flash. These zones can be used by Phoenix like to maximum efficacy in solo queue. And unless the enemy team's like properly playing anti, which they're not, even in Radiant, the Phoenix is pogging off his gourd on this map, in my opinion, just in solo queue. Again, I'm not trying to maximize our win rate in tier 2, in tier 1. I'm trying to maximize our win rate in solo queue. And in solo queue, it's very rare for a teammate to scale up with you while looking the other way to play anti against the enemy Phoenix. Most specifically, you found Raise Jack is so much more value. Early A main half wall control. Be different because you're an immortal. Everyone stuns with breach A main every round. Yeah, I get what you're talking about. You're talking about this defensive play where you like stall here, and you're talking about the Raise nade being really strong for that. I think in general, just having a breach is enough to stall this really well. Like breach aftershock, stun, even a Phoenix Molly. Like, yeah, you're going to have crazy ace rounds with the Raise nade, but I think that's because the attackers are making a mistake and not because your comp is really strong. Like, I think this problem is going to go away soon. What's the mistake? Thought the stacking was good. The mistake is just off rip Tekken running it down. Like, on attack when you fight for that early space. I've already recommended not fighting for it too much. Conditioning them into expecting that you might fight for it so they play a bit slower. But then I really like fighting for this space here, which is probably the disconnect. I mostly like fighting for this space. I don't really care about this space. I like conditioning them into using util to take this space, but then I see it sort of like icebox, where you, once the enemy team is conditioned into using util into taking this first box of space, you can play a bit more passively and just control this box. On Lotus, this is like the big flash zone up here. So as long as the enemy team feels obligated to use like a harbor wall, some type of like flash out this way to stop us from pushing, then I'm fine giving them this initial space because they've invested utility into taking the first box, and I'll fight them in this box right here. Give your opinion on Neon in a non-solo queue environment. No. How do you contact A? I like the harbor wall or a smoke that blocks off this line of sight right here. Harbor can throw it from here. Smoker can throw it from anywhere. We recommend positioning with op. On A side, I like opping in this type of region. If they're smoking frequently, then I'd probably look to contest through it with some flash, get your shot. This type of rotation path towards top side B is very good. And over this way, up on top of this vertical angle is very good from C with the op. Offensive opping is also pretty decent. If you route, I'll show you. Makes you say Neon's so weak on this map. In solo queue. You guys need to understand a lot of this stuff might sound a little backwards, especially if you're already thinking in terms of like high rated coordinated play. I think Neon's weak because her solo carry potential is low. This op routing is really good. And yeah, I even op on Harbor on offense, and let me show how I like doing that.
30 seconds left. Thrifty.
Sort out your gear quick. Time's more precious than a bullet.
Like you can wall up this way, and as the wall goes, you can get this space. And then you can post and your wall's going to go down. I walled up a bit wrong. It needs to cover over there. As you can see, I'm a washed player. Ain't no silver playing anti or scaling up. Yeah, no, and neither are Radiant players, generally speaking. It happens, but it's rare. Insight on why yours A tier rather than S tier. Because I tried to keep S tier to just one team composition. So I can't put 5 agents in S tier because then one of them's, I would pick one over the other. S tier is like the comp that I think is best in solo queue. Should we be playing anti in solo queue? And you can try. Lastly, going on with the Phoenix Pop Flash, is it awkward to use on this map for half the chokes? Yoru is crazy good. Yeah, I think Yoru is really good. I've got him in the A tier. Like, if you're willing to put in 1,000,000 hours of prep, then this agent moves up. This agent moves up. This agent moves up. KO might move up. Not sure. Raze probably moves up. But if you're just trying to run off my guide today and win games, these agents require minimal prep and they pop off. If that makes sense. Because Phoenix is just walk up to corner and click button. Breach is just aim at wall and click button. Harbor is just curve wall, click button. And that's why I've put them in the S tier. Because you can kind of just come off of this guide and immediately cook. I'd hesitate making an agent like Yoru S tier on any map just because it requires a lot of prep. Even if he is the best agent, objectively speaking. If I'm talking like from a solo queue standpoint, you're picking an agent to just try and win. Unless you've put in hours on this guy, you're crying. But yeah, there's lots of cool Yoru setups. I could even show some. But it's like if you aren't familiar with these flashes, then you're better off just picking
30
Phoenix.
seconds left.
Something nice to kill them.
London, thank you for the Discord tier 2.
Don't stop fighting. You must keep going, even if you're the only.
Let's see. I showed the flash through the hole. On C, I know there's a flash that's undodgeable if you bounce it correctly off this pillar at a certain angle. It like barely appears over this edge at the last second. Like this. What about the Cypher pick over Killjoy being S tier? Already explained at the start of the guide. Mostly because Harbor doesn't have stall for the other side. And so I really like having the Cypher cage. You bounce it off the mound and it goes way up. I'm talking more about like it being undodgeable though, KO. Like it only appears in the last second. Like this. Like that's gonna flash, I believe, right above this. Oh wait, no, this one's double height. No, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, it's flashing right above it. Like all this Yoru tech, man. Like if you're super prepped on the agent, I think he's definitely S tier. But if you're not super prepped which I don't think many of us are. Hey, Heaven, you can do a Grim Wall, get off angle to the B-Link rotate angle. Oh, I see what you're talking about.
30
My
seconds
ultimate
left.
is ready.
Thrifty. Last round in the half.
We cannot keep our goods after this. Spend all. Wall raised.
Oh, I missed the Grim Wall. I missed it, chat. Is it like this angle?
Wall raised.
Yeah. Wait, that's troll. That's super troll. But you gotta know how to Grim Wall to do that. Any nutty cipher cams you found? No, I haven't dove deep into cipher setups. What is that wall? How? You gotta look up the Grim guide for how to do these jumping walls. They're pretty tough. They're pretty tough. Anyone know good pros to watch to learn Yoru? I wish. Sure, Acre has some. Acre probably does have good cipher setups. Would be a Viper guide for Pearl in the future. You didn't. You did not. So the problem. You did not. You did not. You did not. That's a 1 week timeout for you, my friend. Oh, 7:30's coming, guys. 7:30's coming. All right, we're going to end the Lotus Guy segment there. We're going to enter the Tier 3 Friday segment here. And 7:30's coming. Prepare yourselves. We're going to do Tier 3 in-houses on Lotus. It's not gonna happen. Oh, it always happens. 7:30 or 7:33. It's coming. Do we have any mods on? Oh, I see Zendikar's on. Can you make a lobby? Tier 3s. Can't we just use the in-house? But there's MMR in that. But yeah, sure. I'm down to just use the bot. I'll enter the Tier 3 queue. It didn't let me enter the queue because I don't have the roll. I need the gifted Tier 3 roll. Give myself that. Rolls. I just baited all the Tier 3s. They just got their own pop. Am I going to enter this one? Psych! I keep entering, leaving the queue. Alright, hop in the Tier 3 queue. My Tier 3ers. Alright, we popped one. We're playing Lotus. Let's see. Ari, can you just make the lobby? Here we go. Here we go. Baited the Tier 3s. No, I clicked the NRQ button, but it told me I needed to have the Tier 3 roll. I had to give it to myself. I don't know why. Tier 733 is coming, chat. He's coming. All right, I'm just hopping in observers. You guys set up the lobby. I'll join the last slot in like a few minutes. Oh, it already happened? I missed 7:30? Wait, I'm crying. How did I miss it? I just want to say thanks for the videos. Just started playing last act. Already hit gold. Yo! Purple, thank you for the Discord resub. How do you join? You have to be a Discord tier 3. It didn't happen? But it's 7:32 right now. You think my ISP's evolved? No. No. No way. 7:33 is coming right now. Some people saying it did happen? What the heck? I missed it? I'm crying. Who is internet and what service is he providing? Okay, let's see. What are we? Oh, we're missing our 10th player. Who the heck entered the queue and isn't showing up? Oh, there we go. Team selection. I'll vote random in the name of it not being fair at all. You need to make an account for America so you can join the tier 3 stuff? Yes. Oh, unfair. Is that an option? Oh, it is. I didn't even realize it's an option. Are the teams valid? Yeah, they look valid to me. I'm on the attackers, team 1. How's that custom lobby so big? Oh, you set it to like tournament mode in the options. Right there. Yeah, when the VCT casters do tournaments, they've got like 1 spectator per player. It's a full in-house game. Yeah, we'll do a full in-house game. Hujin tournament number 2 coming soon. I will not confirm that. But I do want to do stuff. Good luck to Neon Javier with his 140 ping. Hey man, he entered. He entered the queue.
Cogs, get on your team.
I'm going to remind you guys that if you click the subscribe button, sometimes there'll be a checkbox that lets you subscribe for free just because you happen to have Amazon Prime. And then that gives me Jeff Bezos's money. So it's like you're supporting me without even having to give me money. The Roast TV, thank you for the Prime. You gave your Prime to Brad? That's it. I'm telling Brad. Oh my God. Oh my God. They're coming in. Zeno Kashima, thank you for the Prime. Okir Kane, thank you for the Prime. Zamich, thank you for the Prime. A Freaky Bird, thank you for the Prime. Fuzzy Seal, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the Bezos bucks. We're ready to go. Have you primed for your bananas today? Yo, cringe fee, thank you for the prime. I'm basically Jeff Bezos at this point. Infinite money hack. You should review Darshan. Bro, I'm just gonna have to give you a heckin' fat timeout for that one. What do you mean? I'm coaching Darshan. I review him once a week. Yimbob, thank you for the prime. Colix, thank you for the prime. Shahar Bar 208, thank you for the prime. It's 0.06 3200. Ahmed-X. Not 0.6. My Crackster, thank you for the prime. Hey, get your rank visible. You gotta be in the Discord. Could it be more clear? It says exclamation mark Discord. Hashtag stream chat. What's going on? Oh, I'm on attackers. I'm ready to go whenever. I'm letting them do the lobby. With the bananas talking at the table emote is so funny. You should do some pugs with me and Dope as team captains. I play in those occasionally on the refined coaching server that Dope runs. Time to play Reyna. Imagine I just insta-lock Reyna. What's tier 3 Friday? Every Friday, I directly interact with my tier 3 subs. That's what we're doing. I just did the Lotus guide, and now we're playing in-house on Lotus with the tier 3s. Hey, get your rank visible. Asked and answered, and you just asked a second time, even though I answered it. Timeout. Pay attention next time. Go check the VOD. Yo, Solar Swordsman, thank you for the Discord tier 3. How do you deal with confidence issues? God, let me know when you figure it out, please. Please let me know when you figure that out. I would love to know how to deal with confidence issues. Nabe HD, thanks for the prime.
It doesn't matter where they hide. I'll find them. I always.
Yo, you think these guys are in the stream or what? Oh, let me undeafen.
Any one of them like that, nah.
Yo, what's the play?
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Then I got shit to contest this with.
I'm gonna TP across Red Bull.
Okay, I'm gonna wall.
And then I'm gonna go through door with my decoy. I'll split through door side to someone else once they come with me.
Sounds good to
If
me.
they open,
Yeah.
yeah. If they break the A-Link door, I'll just nade that, and then we can just run up and ignore it. I'm tapping right.
Yo,
With you?
one's flanking from mid.
Oh, I'm blind.
I'm close.
It's close sight.
Holding you.
Planning save.
Holding mid, I'm holding mid. I'm chilling.
He's holding spawn.
Yo, Pap stairs for me?
Yeah. Just come beat me.
I gotcha.
Oh shit, the wall's off. Here, I'm just gonna
I'm
hold
holding
this.
right, I'm holding right.
Holding left then.
Oh, let's walk up, let's walk up.
I walk through it, fuck it.
They're
I'm
opening
flanking
door.
heaven. I think they dropped behind you, would you?
Their drop.
Yeah,
One more. I'm holding the drop.
One enemy
Never mind.
remaining.
Yeah, last one's lower.
Dead.
Nice.
Hey.
Easy.
What rank is this? I got no idea. Let's see.
There, Phoenix. Just watch me.
It's every rank. Let me.
You got a rainbow going on. I wanna run it back, eh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yo, wait, can you just pop a flash here? Yo, I'm just gonna satchel across.
I'm gonna solo lurk with a
I don't
vandal and
blind
throw
you
the whole
guys.
round.
I'll try to bounce it
Go
here.
for it. Nothing close.
He's playing deep.
There's one A-link. I'm gonna ignore tree.
I'm opening door.
One A-link, I'm gonna toss an aid.
I'm popping back.
One more A-link. Two A-link dead.
We just have salute.
Oh, I got two here. What the hell?
Yo, wait, I'm on my way.
I got them both.
I'm chilling on B. I'm gonna toss around away my vandal. They're just chilling at ceiling.
They're just both running.
Oh, I got
just-
laid out.
like-
Vandal on my body.
I got a firework coming in.
Baited. Baited. They wanted the vandal.
Alright, let's go see, I'm gonna pop flush this guy that peeks.
Okay.
I
Well, hard contact, dude. Did we get their sheriff? Yeah, Eric, give me that shit.
yeah. Hey, give me that.
Alright, no noise. They, I'll shoot recon. Nobody else shoot recon.
Okay.
If I whiff the recon, it's my fault.
Okay.
If you shoot the
Actually,
recon,
that's
your fault. You're permanently banned, and I'll take your $25.
I'm like 25.
The stakes are high.
Time to jump.
Okay, I'm flashing.
How about a contact?
Well, he went. We gotta go.
He's backside.
I'm needing bend.
Find you.
He's top side in the cage.
He dropped,
On the water. He hit 52.
Water.
Oh wait, nobody's playing
Waterfall.
Cypher. What the hell?
Okay, one waterfall. Two.
What happened to the contact? Cox just went in.
None of my stuff.
Wait, I thought those. Wait, I said let's go see. I was gonna pop flash on him, and then he said, "Okay, yeah, let's contact so that I could get the pop flash off."
Oh, so you could get the pop flash. Oh, I didn't know that's what we were
But
doing. My
I
bad.
thought the solo was
Okay.
gonna dart, so I was gonna try to kill
That's
him.
just it. B split. Me and Hooge doing.
You know, we had disconnect there. I thought we were
Okay,
contacting.
yeah, no, I thought I was trying to kill the guy that was darting. That's what I thought the whole thing was, but he didn't
That's
even
the
dart. So
That's W. B
So
split.
B.
Yeah, I'm all in A.
Probably in close corner.
Green left.
they're dogging.
Nothing. Alright. Then just boom out this dead orb and then we go up into I think.
Just throwing
You ran to do?
Coming from.
Alright.
I'm TPing over to you.
Ceiling.
I'll flash through this. Flashing
Okay.
through.
He's tree.
Backside.
Right there.
Hit 80 side.
He said, "Come in."
One more ceiling.
Some video. Oh, behind.
Yep.
Stairs.
Ceiling and
Yeah,
stairs.
wait.
Yeah, ceiling's 80.
Slinking door.
Last player
Oh, what?
standing.
My bad. I misheard the comm. I thought we were saying that they flanked A on us.
Nor stairs.
Ah, my bad. I misheard again. I thought somebody
said
said
door.
flank.
No
I said
charges.
door, but yeah, not bad. I thought I heard the grass.
I'm selling. I'm mishearing every comm.
Yeah, look, B. 5. We're just
Somebody
inking
said
it down.
behind. Oh, that was the comm. Okay.
Yeah, I said behind. It was my bad.
Yeah, I instantly.
Can you do your wall? I'm gonna split through this link door.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna nade heaven and then I'm running it into A-Link.
That's right. Go with C-Link.
Yeah, I'm fighting out B-Link.
Ooh, Harbor's near A-Link. Might come stairs. He's coming A-Link, Harbor.
Exactly where you are.
Enemy C. Where are you?
Yep, he's out A-Link.
I'm fine for you.
No.
We gotta VOD review that one.
I think we plant open here. If we fix it.
We also just don't know callouts. Like but we died to A-Link in the back after I said it 3 times. Still learning the map. Still learning the map.
I have ult. We could combo on C with Harbor ult.
I think we just rush A on repeat.
Rush
Pure
A.
power. We all mute, no comms. The comms are throwing us off. I'm deafening. This is the play, chat.
Hit them when they're not looking. I'll handle this. Time to kill. Enemy spotted. A. Let's serve the guy. Water rising.
I'll find you.
And now, because I said in my guide never to do it.
Bring them down.
One enemy remaining.
40.
One shot.
Yeah. 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 Does the opposite immediately because I just told them how to play. This is how Radiant games go sometimes, chat. You'll see a Radiant player do something dumb and you'll go, why'd they do that? It's because they know the enemy team expects something different.
Cutting through.
Big brain mode. Oh yeah, we do have a lot of viewers. I heard somebody suggest a captcha. I'm on it. Prove you're a human.
Blocking fire.
Oh, I'm whiffing.
Joke's over.
I'm whiffing, chat. He crouch sprayed. Rouge and goddamn crouch sprayed. No gunfight hygiene to be found.
And then they will die.
We're on eco. I'm buying a Hopperator. I gotta start popping off. I gotta start popping off.
Time to jump.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. No! I suck! He even did it! He even did it, bro!
Five Sova, push C.
Got mine.
One enemy remaining.
Mine.
Where's last?
Normally C player.
I got eyes here.
Can I hit this shot?
Pry open their
That's the
minds.
op diff
Find
right there. That's the op diff. No shot? You don't think?
Anyone feeling generous?
You did cap shift for the bananas as well?
Check
You're
them out.
right.
Thank you.
All right, this one's all emojis, chat.
Need help. Need help.
Aram se.
I have retrieved the spike.
I've got your trail.
I hear them rotating A-Link right now. I'm behind them. What? No, no,
Spike down, C.
no, no. I had him. I had him.
I suggest you move.
One enemy remaining.
Whew. Got mine.
Where are you? Bring them down.
Only CT.
Reloading.
Last player standing.
Whew. We gotta work around my aim right now, chat. I'm on my C game.
Give me a moment. I need to set back up.
My C game.
Here. Here.
We can not trusting team comms. Oh, I'm not even listening to team comms. Those team comms were getting too spiced for me.
I need a drop.
The tier 3s were getting too serious.
Cutting through. Our spike carrier is down.
Spike down A.
I got the spike.
Spike carrier down.
Oh, the tree.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Enemy A.
I can't hit this Phoenix for the life of me, chat.
Last player standing.
Blank.
Satchel out.
Yeah, this Phoenix is genuinely immune.
30 seconds left.
Oh, Ari wins these. In her dreams. In her dreams.
How's everyone feeling? Good?
Yeah, kind of uncool of him to just cash out on one like that. Yeah, I can buy one.
Can I get a drop?
Can we double ult B? I TP in with the fatal.
Down. She didn't trust her aim, Sag. What do you mean?
Let's make some chaos. Bring them down.
Let's turn the die. Cutting through.
Nightmare, take them!
What a ride.
Chill out. I'll find you.
We've got the double trips.
Bring them down.
Blocking fire.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh.
Thrifty.
Ooh.
I'm used to world-class tech.
Rip Box Boy, thank you for the prime.
Last round before the switch.
It's our last chance to attack. Buy out the shop. Speak up if you need a gun.
Got no idea what Harbor says. I think he's just prepare to die, you know? I think that's what he's saying.
Need help.
Is rank customs. Oh, speaking of, I did it, chat.
Let's make
I hit immortal. Woo! Let's turn the tide. Oh, really? Look at that. I can't tell what he says either.
bring them
Yo,
down.
let's go B. Let's go B. I'm getting don't know walled chat.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness. I called them B. They hit. This is the solo queue experience. Oh shit. Oh, he's not here. I was messing with him.
Switching sides.
Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. On my own subscriber. That's messed up. That guy's paying to be in this lobby. Holy shit, what's going on? Well, we're conditioning them all right. Use holder toggle.
Their fears betrayed them.
I hope that answers your question.
Cutting through.
That's right. Condition. Condition them.
Weapon here. Walls up.
Condition them. Oh shit. I'm getting conditioned not to push them.
Reloading. Enemy A.
Oh shit.
Coming B.
Out
Both
B.
B, both B. Just finding close to B.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
I whiffed. Oh, these guys are different. These guys are different.
Spike planted.
Oh, we're crying. With one bullet against two people?
Where are
If he wins this, he's the king. Oh, no way. They're high-lowing.
One enemy remaining.
Oh! Damn, these guys are coordinated.
I don't care if there are 5 of them or 50 of them.
Nice try.
Let's go.
We're losing in comms, chat. We got too disoriented. Airy is popping off. Maybe we trust Airy to solo anchor. They're joining B.
They won't A.
Nice C.
Flooding them.
Spike planted.
That's tough. That's tough.
Wave crashing.
Hey, you're one in this zone.
Enemy spotted. C.
Last player standing.
Oh! Damn, these guys are different.
I find them. I kill them. Simple as that.
What's the play chat? What's the play chat? I'm bot fragging. Stinger heavy.
Dibs on their harbor.
Save for op?
Walls up.
Cypher cam A.
Walled up. I'm opening door. Oh, we got 3 A side. I'm opening door.
It's late C hit again. I'm rotating.
One outside.
Yeah, one lurk rebel.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Watching here.
Spike planted. There.
Destroyed.
Water rising.
One down.
Shield going out.
Tag.
One enemy
Just
remaining.
have.
My ultimate is ready.
Yeah, you gotta swing a waterfall. Let's go!
Disaster averted.
Let's go!
Occupational hazards aside, I do love how much we travel.
Cypher diff, dude. Nice round.
I need a drop.
Oh my god, we're going Bucky Yoru. Harbor
B.
stuff A.
Water rising.
You just tripped blank. I think they're running back C. Running back C here.
One A lobby. I'm saying deposit. You can
Yeah,
rotate.
they're running C. Running C.
Okay. Two more, 3 more.
Play all A.
Opening door. better.
Spike down.
Both
A.
main.
I know
One
exactly.
enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
Shield going out.
That orb is actually good for him. I'm trolling.
Last player standing.
1 HP or 100.
10 seconds left.
Oh, I'm worse. Did he have 10 HP or 50, chat?
Sort out your gear quick. Time's more
I couldn't
precious than a
tell.
bullet.
So I went for the head. I'm trolling.
No charges.
He said hit for 100. Okay, okay. Dorklight is cooking, dude. Yeah, these comms are dizzying.
I'm gonna ult through.
That's why I dipped from the Discord.
Time to work.
Wasn't the smoke good for him? Yeah, did you not hear the part where I said, oh, that's good for him?
4 outside. I don't know where their lurker is. Lobby clear. One lobby.
Ultimate ready.
Somebody out. Spikes in attacker spawn.
Gun. Let's turn the tide. Reloading. Spikes here.
Really? He says, let's turn the tide? It really sounds like prepare to die, chat. Yeah, Dorklord is actually a chef,
Cage
bro.
triggered.
You sure he doesn't say prepare to die?
Careful now.
My bad, my bad. If you Google this and he says turn the tide, no, I don't care what Google says. I care what my ears say. It's definitely let's turn the tide. Really? Really? You hear preserve the die? Is it Yanni or Laurel? I don't remember.
Nowhere to run.
Time to cry. Should I turn it on, chat? They're putting up good
running away from C.
resistance.
They trip C.
Running A. They're clearing out Rebel. They're running.
Find you.
What?
Trail.
What? I'm getting wiped, chat. These guys are all insane.
Reload.
30 seconds left.
Look, look, look. How can any of you guys aim cope?
Bring them down.
Look at this. How can any of you blame aim? I'm getting laid out by Careless Rizzler. This guy's gold too, chat. You gonna blame aim? You think aim matters?
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
This is just walking proof that you don't need any.
Marked one.
Bring them down.
One enemy remaining.
He's a knower? Yeah, and he's got better aim than me, and he's gold too.
Last player standing.
Okay, Jetro. He's got ult. Ooh. The second tap was always a half, chat.
Clutch.
Nice try. You think that could help the gold aim demons argument? What do you mean?
Study their patterns. Exploit
The gold player is better aim than me, and I'm 1200 RR higher elo than him. So stop worrying about your aim. Golds are aim demons, and that's it. Yeah.
flooding them.
Joining A.
Turn.
Oh, man, I got tagged by that controller. He's trying to get me killed.
They're not one, unless they went rubble and tugs.
He's trying to get me killed, chat.
They darted C.
Joke's over. You're dead.
But these guys are different.
Enemy spotted C. Enemy C.
I hear one spawn.
One back.
Ah, I can't hit these guys.
I
They're
know
better.
exactly
I got my fair 50.
Bring them down. Reloading.
what taken out.
You're not dead zoning. Take
30
div.
seconds left.
I got 50.
Spike planted.
These are the servers I play on when I play in the Radiant lobbies.
I'll find you.
I'm not taking the game as seriously, but they're still owning me.
Nightmare takes them.
Blame it on sniping. Nah, look. This is all me if we win this round. Oh, but if we lose the round, not my fault.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh, we're cooked.
I diffuse things in my sleep.
Damn, these guys got the plays.
I can't see them yet, but I can feel them getting ready.
God swings, Gork Lord, Careless Rizzler. Oh my God. Seaman Demon 7L. Thank you for the 4 gifted. 4?
There.
How do you even gift 4?
It's not over.
How does that even happen?
Marked one. Multiple enemies C.
Flooding them.
Enemy spotted C.
Oh, my poor Rays.
Target down.
Two, last 2A, last.
C.
Got mine, chat. Got mine.
One enemy remaining.
No stopping now. Not until the job is
Why did I put that Guardian on the ground? What was I thinking? That was my gun. I should have kept that thing, dude.
decoy.
Oh, we're getting frenzy contacted. Oh, Airy.
One enemy
Let's
remaining.
go.
Spike down.
Now, you guys are probably wondering why I swung into all of them. The art of the bait, chat. The art of the bait. Oh shit. God swings though. It's God swings. Oh fuck.
Them down.
Anybody but God swings.
Here.
Why is he playing with golds? It's my tier 3 subs.
Fake teleport.
Anybody else hear boss music?
The boss is 1 HP.
I'm sorry, I'll stop switching.
30 seconds left.
Let's go!
Let's go.
God swings does nothing on us. Use combat? I did.
That's when they're weak. My ult isn't ready.
Whew, I've got cold feet, chat. Like in real life. Cold feet. They're chilly. They should make feet warmers. Like, you know how they got hand warmers?
Done wide huge.
Where are you?
Ultimate ready.
They just drowned a lobby.
Dropped one.
What was that?
I made
Wave crashing.
I'm lit. I had to give up C team. Waterfall could be theirs.
Right there.
Care.
Let's see.
I'm playing Harbor ult.
2A, 2A. They're really quiet on A.
We're
There's
getting
two
worked
for
and
sure, though.
jerked, chat.
Yeah, they're coming A.
30 seconds left.
All 3A.
Reloading.
I've got your trail.
Reloading.
Reloading. 10 seconds left.
Let's turn the die.
Hey, I thought the comment was they're coming A.
Plenty C, plenty C.
Do they have time?
One of my cameras is broken.
Wait, we didn't hear them run? What the hell?
My thanks.
Why no S key ult? Because S is... Or do you mean so that the frog would move backwards? It didn't matter in my opinion there.
Where are you?
Here comes the party.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Enemy spotted A. Wave crashing.
One enemy remaining. Spike down, attacker spawn.
Nice.
Even these.
That was a harbor diff
point.
right there.
Let's end.
Enemies slowed 1. Coach, how do I be exactly like 10s? God, I wish I knew. How do I pass my exams? God, I wish I knew.
Try not to die. I'll handle this.
Sova, Phoenix.
Enemies attack us.
Oh my goodness.
One enemy remaining. Spike down, C.
It's their
Hey.
lurker.
Spike
I don't
Door
think.
20?
Yeah.
He's rapping B.
He's a genius. Dodged our cam.
Scared the shit out of me.
Reloading.
Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up.
GG. GG.
Defenders win.
Okay, time for coffee. My treat.
Let's go! Let's go! Banana dip! Easy. Easy.
GG.
What the hell is Dorklord on, man? What the? Dorklord, give me some of that. What's your workout routine? What'd you have for breakfast? What the heck? You're actually crazy. Got 103k with 99% accuracy on grid shot, and I'm still gold. I think timeout or ban for that one. The lack of critical thinking has me leaning towards ban. Yeah, there was no /s. No /s. Don't worry, I checked. Ban, but you're a grumpy old man. Timeout, teach him? Okay, timeout. Timeout. What's the highest rank you think someone can reach with lack of comms? Probably rank 1. I don't think you need them. I think they're quite useful. Probably at rank 1 without them though. Appreciate everybody. Go say hi to JG. YouTube video coming up shortly. Your Lotus guide will be edited up for YouTube in a bit. Have a nice Friday, Y-Day. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning for VOD reviews. Appreciate all the support. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the active chatting. Appreciate all you guys. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Make sure you treat yourself. Go outside. Eat some healthy food. Peace out.